Brendan Watkins was adopted by a devoted and loving couple, Roy and Bet, in 1961. But when he applied for his original birth certificate, he realised his adoption was unorthodox.
I was hoping that the birth certificate would have both parents' names. It just had my mother's. My mother was 27. That was much older than any other stories I'd read about.
Later, his partner tracked down his biological mother.
Kate rang and said, "Are you sitting down? I found your mother. She's a nun."
It took another 30 years and a DNA test to uncover his biological father.
He was 30 years older, and we ruled him out because he was a Catholic priest, so it couldn't be a Catholic priest, could it?
Incredibly, Brendan's father was a priest, originally based in South Australia. Father Vincent Shiel met Brendan's mother when she was at high school in Port Augusta. He eventually moved her to his family's house in another state.
I found that my mother had met my father when she was 14 or 15, and he was 30 years older. So he had enormous influence over her. It's a form of spiritual abuse.
Brendan recently uncovered another secret about his priest father with the help of his cousin Bill Shiel.
Well, Brendan, I brought you to the Whyalla Hospital.
In 1950, a baby was left here at Whyalla Hospital, so Father Shiel adopted it into his own family in another state. That baby is Terry Shiel, who is now 72 years old.
So the local doctor rang Vin and said, "I've got a child here."
Oh, really? I didn't know much about the adoption, how it happened or anything like that.
Terry was only officially adopted into the priest's own family 2 years after he was born.
Why they just keep covering things up and not admitting to what went on, I don't know. I mean, what are they afraid of?
These are extraordinary facts that seem to show a national undocumented trade in babies being run by the Catholic Church.
Linda Kelly Lawless is another child of a priest, Father Joseph Kelly.
My paperwork was never finished and I just seemed to vanish from this hospital. All my paperwork has baby for adoption, false names.
It's so important for them to get recognition and acknowledgement for the fact that these practices went on.
Brendan Watkins wants an independent inquiry.
When you then go to the church, there's no central registry of data, and I later learned that each bishop has control over the materials that people are after.
There clearly needs to be an inquiry which has the power to compel the truth out of the church. This is a matter that I think needs to be closely considered by the Federal Attorney General and by the federal government.
Compass has yet to receive a response from the Vatican. Suzanne Smith, ABC News.